Am I streaming now? I am streaming now. Alrighty. I keep forgetting what are my buttons I used to go before. Let's see. Where am I supposed to go? Hey, seriously, where am I supposed to go? Shit. I don't know why. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, what the heck? Whee! Alright. Oh boy. Take the enemies out as quickly as possible. I'm just streaming until Sydney's done getting ready for brunch. Right now I'm on the Frozen World. I just ended up finishing the... what was it? Winnie the Pooh's land. There's a bunch of fun mini games, so that was pretty cool. Suck it! Group annihilated. Ah, damn. Oh my god. Oof. Oh damn, I got shot. Ah, dodge was score. Oh shit, that's right. Yup. Sorry if it's a bit choppy right now. Oh god, I really don't get these path thingies. Alright, whatever. Stream service should get a little bit better pretty soon. Got a cube. Nope. Are you? Oh, you're a bunch of EXP, I guess. What is this? Oh. Ugh. Why don't you just fire in this same direction I'm facing? Or you could just explode onto me, I guess. Ugh. Oh my god, this controls very poorly, still in my opinion. Well, I guess I'm going the right way. Guess it makes sense, there's a bunch of fucking ice in Frozen World. Whee! Oh, boss time. I'm in a castle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Destroy the glacial fortress. It's pretty weird considering I just beat the retail boss in Breath of the Wild, so I guess it's kind of cool to see this. Shooting down more ships. What can I say? Except I don't have a bow and arrow or a bird to help me out. I really wish I could shoot faster still. I like how it's, oh, shit. It's like light reflecting off the ice, so you can It's kind of a cool effect. Why they're more prismatic. Why it's shooting multiple layers. Well, I'm doing like very little damage to it. It's kind of weird. Oof. Oof. Ah, dang. Kind of annoying because I don't even get to appreciate the way the monster or the Heartless looks. It's because it's a bunch of fucking frozen dudes. So busy dodging the lasers, I'm not even paying attention to what it looks like. Although the ice is, I think, melting slowly. That's kind of a cool effect. Unreal Engine, baby, not built on Frostbite. I wonder how people at BioWare must feel like right now. I'm sure a lot of people after it. So, one of the things is that during the so I didn't write about it just because it was the whole town was kind of talking about it in a sense. But so if any of you guys have played Anthem before, or played BioWare games like Mass Effect or Dragon Age, or I guess for old school guys, KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire, games like that. So those are like very big RPG games, like very story-driven RPG games. And then all of a sudden, BioWare, made this game called Anthem, and I don't even know how many people bought Anthem, but definitely not it viewed still really poorly. It's one of the best selling games in February, but like all the good games came out around February, right? Devil May Cry 5, Kingdom Hearts, obviously. Kingdom Hearts, Resident Evil 2, like all the really great games already had been released or coming out later. So February is essentially kind of the month of like, we'll see what happens. So Anthem came out around that time for EA and BioWare, and it fucking sucked. I mean, it didn't suck. At least, I mean, it reviewed poorly, let's just say that. I think it came out, it had about like a 60% on Metacritic, which if any of you don't know, it's a big reviewing, essentially site that just takes in the average of everybody's reviews, and you can also review it yourself in terms of what you feel about the game. And so it kind of just, gives the base average. Die, Castle Super Beast, die! And so because of that, the game... Oh wow, holy shit! Oh god! Oh, I should probably shut up. Oh boy. Holy shit. Die. So Anthem is just a loot shooter game. So if you don't know what a loot shooter is, essentially it's a game where you shoot a bunch of things and you do raids and you get treasure for it, loot, essentially. So think of them kind of like Diablo or like big MMO kind of type games, like World of Warcraft, stuff like that, right? You just do raids to get loot. And really popular games like that have already been done like that, right? Destiny, Warframe, already really big shooting games are already doing this now. So what was, a lot of people are wondering, how did BioWare, not do well on it? And so if you go on Kotaku at all, it's news site, but essentially one of the journalists there interviewed anonymously a lot of different people from BioWare, including engineers, all these different employees, talking to them about Anthem, and it was a fucking train wreck of a development. Essentially, these guys really had an unclear vision in terms of what the game was. Not due to any fault of the engineers, mind you, but like leadership was poor. Not because leaders themselves are necessarily bad, but because all the big name leaders from BioWare left the company, and a lot of it could be attributed to like just corporation, the corporate environment that I'm sure a lot of them didn't particularly enjoy, because with BioWare being just under one big company, it's you kind of just are forced to you know, be a company. Like, you got certain rules you gotta follow, you gotta do this and this and this. You know, one of the things about being a company is that, you know, you're forced to follow certain regulations, right? To follow guidelines, you gotta follow quarter ends, you gotta, and you know, that's just how businesses are. You like totally understand how that, but the problem is, especially with making a video game, is that you are like restricted in regards to your interest, right? The full fun part about having a video game is that you're allowed to be, you know, creative, right? You don't have to follow those kind of rules. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Fuck, holy shit, stop shooting your dumb beam. That's kind of the cool parts about, you know, making a video game, like, right? It's an art. You get to be unique with your art. You know, you get to make the thing you want to make. And unfortunately, oh shit, I'm almost dead. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Yeah, let's just focus on. Oh, dodging! Fuck! I died. Fuck, I'm bad at this thing. Oh, I hate it. I don't know. Oh shit. I started. Oh god. Crap. I'm so bad at this. It's not like it's necessarily hard in this, it's just fucking annoying. I guess it must be hard because I keep getting my fucking ass blown up by these stupid heartless ships. Oh my god. Anyways, so there weren't really clear orders from the top anymore. Casey Hudson, who was one of the directors on, you know, a lot of the Mass Effect games, right? He was kind of the main leader of getting shit done, in a sense. Like, he'll tell people what to do. Engineers are alright, we'll do it. Sounds good. Whatever you say, Casey Hudson. And they're like, okay. But then he left. And so people are like, alright, what do you... And so this game, Anthem, was like... They were just like, oh, okay, well... They had a bunch of ideas, and then it got scrapped. It got ideas, it got scrapped. Big thing was that, like, shit constantly kept changing over time, and nobody had a concrete idea in terms of what to do. Or what the game even was, really. Just like, hey, it's gonna be a space game, or originally it was gonna be a venture fantasy game, but they're like, no, don't do fantasy, let's do sci-fi, and you're like, okay, let's do sci-fi then. So ideas kept changing over time, and it led to a lot of unfinished ideas, right? Like, oh, you know, we're working on this, we're working on that. No, cancel it. We're gonna do something else. Like, okay. And so that happened a lot within the company, for Anthem specifically. And then while they were developing the game, Mass Effect Andromeda was coming out. And I don't know if you guys heard about Mass Effect Andromeda, but it didn't review very well. The game was full of glitches, technical issues, ugly face designs for a lot of the game characters. You're definitely making this mode more easily because I died already. Which I'm all for. These shmup parts are not fun. And I hate these gummy ship things. I mean, I like shmups, I just don't like a shmup where I'm just fucking taking forever. And, so... Fuck off. Alright, there you go. Oh, not dead yet. Fucking Christ, just die. This is really hyped though. I like it. So essentially, there wasn't a very clear understanding of what direction the team was going in. It's like rowing a boat but not knowing where to go, right? You're just kind of wasting your time at the end. And so because of that, a lot of people were frustrated, especially on the engineer side. And so a lot of things was like nothing in the game was getting done, right? Because essentially, nobody knows what the final product was going to be or what it should have been. Not even the people at the company. And a lot of people were working on a Mass Effect Andromeda, and that was taking up a lot of time. But shit like that needs to get fucking... Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright, hold on. Alright. So without a clear goal in terms of what people wanted to do, people just... The game just kind of putts around, right? Nothing was getting done, things were constantly being scrapped. And studios were constantly being changed, right? One of the big things was that BioWare had a lot of different groups, right? They had they're split into multiple different companies around in different cities, which happens a lot. It's not just something like BioWare does. Like Capcom, Nintendo have multiple studios all around the world that will focus on different parts, and sometimes they collaborate with each other on certain things. For Capcom, BioWare's, theirs was Montreal, Canada, and Austin, Texas. They also had one in Europe, which was not working on the game at the time. So everyone was kind of not working on Mass Effect. Working not on Anthem. Instead, focusing on a different game. So when Mass Effect came out, it reviewed very poorly. Was critically panned, and I didn't even play it. It looked awful. Because one, nobody really wanted another Mass Effect game. 3 kind of just ended it, and ended on a sour note for a lot of people, myself included. Just kind of ends up in a very lame way. Just kind of three different endings, but kind of not really. So with that, Mass Effect came out, and then okay, everyone go do this Anthem game. And originally it was going to be called Beyond, but they couldn't get the copyright, so they changed it to Anthem last minute. It's hilarious. You should really read the article. It's really insight into the gaming industry on the engineering side, and I'm not an engineer, so I can't really say what it's like to work into that environment, but apparently this is a pretty common thing for a lot of gaming industries, right? Very, very very intensive work, just overall unfun for a lot of people, and just draining. It's crazy to think that a company an industry that's so beloved, just gets fucking wrecked by just exhaustion from their employees, right? It's just fucking crazy to think about. At least for me. I love video games. I've never made one before, but I'm sure it's so fucking intense to do. And especially like AAA titles, they're so big and they cost so much money to make. And you're asking people to put in tons of time into the game. Oh my god. I don't know how to make this thing go faster or to shoot more. Oh my god. These parts are really really boring. Oh fuck. It's because I'm getting like impatient, so this fucking thing is pissing me off. I'm not getting like any more points too, because my time is, I failed the time limit, or exceeded the maximum time limit. But whatever, fuck this mode. Just give me the strong shit, you fucking stupid game. I like Japan is less vocal about like, you know, developments or shit like that, or the stuff they work on, right? Especially like big studio titles like Capcom or Nintendo, especially not Square Enix. Like, can you imagine what the fucking team had to deal with who worked on 15 or Versus 13? Like all that stupid shit they had to work on to make their games. It must have been fucking insane. Whatever. I gotta be. Fuck this game. You received new accommodations. Wait, was that not the boss in that area? Was that just some fucking dude? Holy shit. Was that just some dude? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ah! It's an avalanche. Avalanche! Ow. There it is. Please don't have another boss fight. I'm begging you. Actually. Yeah, screw it. Let's just fucking go. Let's go. Shaolin Show. It's my turn to fight for you. Fucking loading screens. Alright, well, I spent all my time fucking getting to Elsa World. Or, what is this world called? Alright. Now I'm already being attacked by Heartless. Yeah! Sora, why aren't you doing anything? Let it go, bitch. Woo!
McDonald, give me a coat.
Y'all just freeze today. I was on the beach like maybe most of my. Oh yeah.
Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Donald, this isn't your magic, is it?
No, I'm not that cool.
Do you think it's the Heartless?
Might be.
Let's go. Oh, still cutscene. Can't I skate on ice?
Wow.
Wow. Look, it's Anna. No, it's Elsa. Oh my gosh, she's Naruto running. Wow, that looks really good, her run. It looks like the movie. But once again, I'm running away from my issues and this causing internal turmoil for everybody because of my own selfishness. It was called Arendelle. Corona was like Coronial was the Tangled
I
World.
wonder what happened. Maybe
Here.
the Heartless? We should talk to her.
Well, she's a princess of heart, so I guess we should save her. All those old Disney princesses are old new. It's time for Pixar princess. Actually, no, she's not Pixar. She's just New Disney.
Do you think the Heartless are after her?
Let's go. I like how the music is it's very hard to hear, but it's a nice remix of Let It Go. Alright, let's see what the shop's got. Also, what kind of photos do you want me to take, Busta? Somehow I doubt the palace has a fireplace, Kupo. Ice Palace, Scarecrow in the Fields. Oh shoot, that one was the Winnie Pooh world. Which, by the way, I got the Winnie the Pooh keeping. Ever After, yes. Arrows though. Power up the honey spout. What does it do? Does happy year. Form change extender. Kinda like, I don't really like Hero's Origin anymore. It's kind of boring. Alright, well, Cindy's ready though, so I should get going. Alright, well, wasted all my time doing stupid gummy ship again. Save. Goodbye, Jojo. Bye, guys.